everybody, welcome to my channel. I was a bit busy for a little while. I had a freelance job crop up, so that's always a good thing. Got to pay the bills. Anyway, how many of you have more than one camera bag? 5, 10, 10 over the course of doing photography? Yeah, camera bags are like rabbits. They tend to, you hide one in a closet and pretty soon there's 5 more. Anyway, one of the reasons I was attracted to Lumix cameras, Micro Four Third Lumix cameras, is the compact size. When I switched over from Canon, I started out with a GX85, the 12 to 32 millimeter pancake zoom. Eventually got the 45 to 150 millimeter telephoto zoom and the 20 millimeter f1.7 pancake. So that was a great travel kit. I mean, you could do almost anything with it, and you had that fast 20 millimeter for when things started getting dark outside. So I really enjoyed that setup. I bought a Think Tank mirrorless mover 10 bag, and I'll show a picture of that, to put that in. And that bag was, I think there's one smaller than that in the mirrorless mover line. I think there's a 5, but the 10, you could fit the GX85 with the pancake zoom attached vertically on one side of the divider, and on the other side of the divider you could have the 20 millimeter pancake in its pouch and the 45 to 150 on top of that. It had a side pocket that fit filters and extra batteries. It was a great little bag. Had a rain cover, so if it started to rain, that was great. You could cover it. Eventually I got a G85 and found that I could still fit the G85 and I believe the 45 to 150 in that mirrorless mover. I forget there was a trick to it, but I actually could do it. Last spring, I sold the G85 and got a G95. And the G95 is a smidge bigger than the G85. But that smidge makes it really tough to wedge that thing into the mirrorless mover 10. And actually, it's probably not a good thing to do is jam a camera into a camera bag. So I started looking at alternatives, and I really didn't want to spend a lot of money. As we all know, camera bags are not inexpensive. The mirrorless mover is, I think, 40 to 50 bucks. Didn't want to spend that much. So I happened to be in one of our neighboring suburbs, and that there is an Army-Navy surplus store. So I thought, I'm going to go in here and see what they've got. And here's what I found. It's a canvas bag. It's not a camera bag. $25, but you can fit a ton of stuff in this thing. And this is from a company called Rothco, and it's a Rothco style 2835 to 835 olive drab camera bag, and it's cotton canvas. So you always see camera bag manufacturers touting a bag that does not look like a camera bag, as if a bag like this doesn't say, hey, there might be something we're stealing in it. But still, it's kind of cool. It does not look like a conventional camera bag. And right now I got it kind of fully loaded. One thing is it's got a little water bottle pocket, so you can fit, this is a 9-ounce insulated water bottle I got from an outfit called Simple Modern. There is, and that's a 250 milliliter bottle, and then a 17-ounce bottle, which will actually fit. By the way, Simple Modern, these disappeared from their website. If you Google Simple Modern water bottle, you'll find them online, but not from Simple Modern. It's kind of weird. Anyway, this big one fits too. You kind of got to push it down in there. So you can carry water around with you. This is actually really more designed for a plastic water bottle, but as we all know, you should not really be using plastic throwaway water bottles. In the main compartment here, right now, I've got my G95 with kit Lumix 12 to 60 lens attached. I have, in addition to that, the 45 to 150 Lumix lens. Next to that, I have the ultra-wide 7.5 millimeter LAOWA, the one with the aperture ring. Right after I bought this, they came out with the auto, not autofocus, but auto aperture version. Well, there's nothing wrong with this. Optically, it's fine. Over here, there's a side pocket right there. I actually have the 20 millimeter f1.7 in its little pouch. So if you want, you can do that. Of course, it's on the outside of the bag. Now, I generally don't load the bag up like that, but I just wanted to give people an idea of what you can fit in here. Additionally, there is a compartment that'll be next to your hip, and in there I have a microphone. And then on the other side, underneath the flap, which is held down by a magnet, there is another compartment. And you can put filters in here, extra batteries, tons of room in there. And then there's actually also a slot on the flap, so you can, a lens brush. Looks like a lipstick case, but it is a lens brush, and I've had this since the 80s. Never lost it. And you got little pen slots, so you can put a lens pen in here or an actual pen there. If I am going out and planning on doing lower light stuff, I can put my 25 millimeter f1.7 Lumix on the camera, have the 42.5 f1.7 lens next to it, and even put in the 20 millimeter pancake, and I am good to go for that. So I just thought people, since bags can be kind of a big purchase, to think about maybe looking at something like this. And by the way, I looked online. You can get these for less than $25. In fact, I think I've seen them for under $20 US. So again, the model number is the 2835 Rothco. In fact, if you go to rothco.com, they have a ton of bags. The only thing that I would add to this is a pad for the strap, which I've actually ordered. If you go on online, you can find tons of shoulder strap pads, and they even have them that will match this cotton strap. By the way, this is cotton canvas. There is some natural water resistance that canvas has. That's why they used to make tents out of them. However, I did spray a waterproofing spray on this. It seems to have worked really well, but bear in mind that these zipper closures are not covered. Well, in the main compartment and the back compartment, these zippers are not covered. So in a downpour, water's probably going to go through them. So you might want to keep that in mind. You can always modify a stuff sack of some kind to be able to put over this. That wouldn't be a really huge deal. Anyway, I thought people might be interested in that. So if this was helpful, interesting, please like and subscribe. If you have any comments or questions, please put them below. If you want to confess how many camera bags you either have or how many you've owned during your photography career, I think we all have that problem. We can all help each other. Anyway, I think I currently have, I have 4 that I use, including this one. I have another one. Actually, I have a couple others that were freebies that I probably should put up on eBay. They just came with products when I bought them, and they're okay. But yeah, it's I think a running joke amongst photographers about how many camera bags people have. Anyway, again, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.